Hello everyone, this video is going to be about Elysian Wilds. How you can go in here solo and get almost all of the chests. There probably will be a couple a little bit too difficult. You might have to do a world tour for that. But I can run you through and show you two different ways to get into Elysian. So first on the map, you're going to want to go to High Mound Rest, all the way down at the bottom. And it is right next to Savage Divide. The other entrance would be Cave of the Full Moon. This one here, you can actually run up the back wall to get inside. But we're going to start here. Hope you enjoy the video. Now, I will not be speed running this. I will be taking this nice and slow. So if anybody is new to Elysian Wilds, then they can keep up, watch the video, and just kind of go along. First thing you want to do, build a camp, because you'll probably die. I die quite frequently, but that's okay. So, first things first, we're going to run through, we're going to skip the first chest, just so that way the mobs retreat, but we're going to go up and get a supply chest first. Now that the mobs have retreated, you can look down below us here. At where the chest is, right there. Now that elephant will stay on that side if you are on the other side of that chest, and you will not aggro him. Next, we're going to jump over, get on our mount. We're going to cut through. This elephant always dies right there. Don't know why. Now there's a monkey up here that you're going to have to kill. That one. But I come up here and I block because they'll throw rocks at you. And yes, they hurt. If you stand in a spot, let him throw it and then move, it won't hit you. Oh, we got... Whoop. Yep, don't want to mess with the chameleon. I do not like the chameleons. No, now we got him bite. Okay. I thought he was going to come down here. Is he inside the rock? What is he doing? Nope, there he is. I'm gonna check my stats right fast. Okay, he has retreated. So let's see if we can grab it. Here's a little supply cache. Don't go too far by the rocks because there is a chameleon over there. I am going to use my food and my honing stone. Now, these elephants will chase you all the way behind the rocks. But it's okay. That one there. You can come down off the rocks and then get right back up there when he retreats. Sometimes you might have to do it a little bit before he actually retreats. But sometimes he'll come back. And here he comes back. I do believe. Yep. So we'll let him fully retreat this time. Sometimes it's hard to tell. Now, if you have a bow, you can do pop shots at him and take him down. And he's going to come back again. That's so weird. Okay. Let's swap to something that I can shoot him with really quick. Okay, that'll work. And here he comes back. This is one of the elephants that I don't understand why he doesn't and now he decides to retreat. Oh, and he's glitched. That's funny. And this one here you can get just like the other one, just don't aggro. There's a chameleon behind you and this guy in front of you. Yep, he's glitched. So then you run around the back side to avoid the chameleon. Like so. And the elephant, I'm assuming, has disappeared and reset, which is good. The next one we're going to grab is right over here. So this one here, we have to watch out for the elephants that do their little walk through here. And that big guy right there. It's a patience game. This is not a speed run solo. Now, if you are with a world tour or you're with a group in your company, you could easily run through this. Not a big deal. But going solo, if you're just trying to farm maybe some better gear, better weapons, the Sporelight Amulet, or something along that, you can come this way. I know there's a Sporelight earring, I think tanks come out here for. So doing this solo is feasible if you do it the right way. So on the map, we've pretty much ventured through this area around the edges here. The little roadway here. Now there is a chest over there on the, like in the water. There's an alligator. I don't tend to go over there solo because there's a bunch of chameleons. I will swap back for this guy. I will need to get rid of this guy here. There's other things you can get this while you're up here. A lot of collectibles, resources, things like that. So we're pretty much running around the edge. There's a chameleon right there. We're just going to keep running right past him. This this area here can be a little crazy. There's monkeys and another chameleon. There's a stockpile up there that you can get too, but now I could jump on my mount and ride through here, but it's okay. Gonna run behind the rocks and you'll see what happens. They will come through the rocks. It's like a glitch or something. That chameleon will snag you, see? Through those rocks. And he'll disappear and reappear inside those rocks. I have no idea why. He'll retreat. And then there's the monkeys. So then you jump back over this way, and then the chameleon will reappear, I do believe. Maybe not this time, but I'm not going to take my chances just yet. I'm going to wait. The music is an indicator too. Yep, the monkeys are now going back. And the music has calmed down, so I think we might be good. This next part is fairly easy. If you just keep your eyes out, wait until he turns his back. Sometimes he sees you, sometimes he doesn't. Turn around, make sure he doesn't see you. And he did not see us this time. Now there's a chameleon, so what we're going to do is we're going to cheese it. We're going to run through the water and around to get to those two chests over there so we don't pass the chameleon. We have to wait for that elephant to go back around. I like doing it this way in a video so people can actually see what's going on versus cutting out certain scenes or just telling someone how to do it, but to allow them to see the movements of the animals over here. So there's our break. His back's turned. And we will run up on the rock. You may aggro one, and that's okay if you do. If you do, just jump up on the rock. But I tend to come back here and just look around, make sure there's no aggro. And there's no aggro. So we will get the chest. The next two we're going to get are over there across the pond. Now these are ice elephants, and there is an ice monkey, and then there's a chameleon, and then there's a rock thrower. The only one we're going to get rid of is the rock thrower. The rock thrower will aggravate the ice monkey. And I can always get up here, but it's during a video that you can't get up, right? Okay, we're just gonna go back around. I hope I can get back up here. There we go. Okay. That's the rock thrower. Pay attention to what's around you. You got the ice monkey coming back, so don't let the rock thrower see you quite yet. Let that ice monkey go back around. I'm also keeping my eye on this chameleon. And now we wait for the chest. Next part, a little tricky, but there is a supply crate that's up here. One of the chests I will not be able to get solo, but I'll show you where they are. There's two of them right after the monkeys. There's one there and one there. We are going to go for the supply crate because this we can do. So wait for them to kind of calm down a minute. And then there's the supply crate. And then you can do it without aggro on the big guy right there. The next one that we're going to get is back in the field. I may die back there, but that's okay. If I do, we'll just come right back in. If I don't, then we're going to go inside here. I'm going to wait for him to go back the other way. Now there's chameleons up here, so you want to be very, very careful. Watch their movements before you run up there. There's several of them. 3 or 4, I do believe. But if you watch how they walk around, you will be able to get up there. Now this one I will get on my mount for. There'll be a lot of things chasing me. But I'm going to try to stay against the rocks as much as possible. Jump off. And block. They'll retreat. And then you got the chameleon right here. I do not know if I will be able to get this. I can get it from the big chameleon, but I don't know about the small one. I know that they've changed some things. So we'll see. I've not gotten this one by myself yet, so we're testing the waters here. He's still moving away, so not aggroed this one, so we may be able to. I do believe we will. Yes, perfect. We'll run back around the wall. And then you'll have all these monkeys. Now, I will not be getting the ones in here either. There are too many. Unless I can cheese it with the big guy in the back, but that guy right there is the problem. So we're going to run through the cave, pass all the mobs, all the way down. Whoop, ran into a wall. Oops. Ow. Yep, that happens. It's not that these guys are terribly difficult. It's when there's more than one of them on you, that's when it becomes difficult. So when you come through the doorway, you're going to want to go to the left on the walls. This is Vanash. This is the lion Vanash. If you come up here on the back wall, there's a supply chest. You jump down and you crawl. I may die. Very close. Let's see if it'll let me swap my amulet out for slash protection, because that's what we need. Let me replace this gem with slash. That will help with the lions. I can take one lion at a time, but I cannot take them all. You can tell by my health bar now with the slash protection, it does help. There's another one there, but there's also a chameleon. So I am personally going to run all the way through this because I will not be able to fight all these by myself. World Tour would be better, but there's little supply crates that you can grab through here, which I'm not interested in the little supply crates. I personally would just want the big ones. There's a big chameleon down here. You can get 3 big chests up there on a world tour. But this is the end of the run. So you pretty much jump up here, hold, let them retreat. There's a little supply chest right here. Normally there's a bunch of little goodies. I think World Tour may have come through here, but there's little collectibles you can get. Once they retreat, you can actually run back down through here and grab all these little things. Okay, so we're going to go back to the fast travel right here, which is where we started on the map. So what I'm going to do is I will show you really quick how to get in the other side. Okay, this is Cave of the Full Moon. If you go to your left, yes, I'm going to run it and not be on a horse or a mount. There'll be one lion right here. And then right here, you can jump up. And right inside of Elysian, where we were running before. This is the area where I ran through the pond to get to the other side for the 2 chests. So you'll be like midway through the little run. So this is another way that you can get inside to grab a couple of little chests if you want to and whatnot. So I hope you enjoyed the video, and if you did, let me know, and I will see you guys in the next one. Have a good day.
Drag dog!